Alright, listen up, Future Hawk. If you're clueless about the gym, and perhaps you think a dumbbell is a new kind of snack, or perhaps you believe gaining weight involves stuffing your face with donuts, this video and this entire playlist is just for you. In this playlist, we'll talk about building muscle and how to turn that noodle arm into a cannon, one step at a time. No jargons, no BS, just real talk about building muscle for beginners. So let's get those muscles popping. So what exactly is hypertrophy? In simple terms, it's just a fancy word for muscle growth. Essentially, when you lift weights or when you do resistance exercises, your muscles initially act like they're a little mad. You're like, hey, what's going on here? But then they adapt, they rebuild, and they end up bigger and stronger. Think of your muscles like that one friend who always complains about working out, but secretly, he loves the gains. You know exactly who I mean. And honestly, your muscles are the real MVPs of your body because they help you lift your groceries, they help you open stubborn jars, and even fend off a zombie apocalypse. Okay, maybe not zombies, but you get the idea, yeah? Now, here's a quick science lesson, yeah? Studies show that gaining muscle isn't just about looking good. Although, let's be honest, that's a pretty sweet bonus. According to research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, muscle building actually boosts your metabolic rates. That means you're burning more calories, even when you're binge watching your favorite series. Yes, even in your pajamas. Think of those extra muscles as like tiny calorie burning machines, basically your own body's furnace. And it gets even better. Building muscle is linked to improved insulin sensitivity, which is a fancy word for saying it keeps your blood sugar in check. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, resistance training can lower inflammation and improve overall health. So beyond just flexing in the mirror, building muscle is like upgrading your body's superhero capabilities. And honestly, who doesn't want to feel like a superhero? Minus the cape, but unless that's your thing, yeah? In summary, hypertrophy is your body's way of saying, hey, I got this. It's a natural science-backed process to make you stronger, healthier, and maybe even a little more attractive. I mean, no shame in that. So if you're ready to start your muscle building journey, stick around because next we're going to be talking about exactly how your muscles grow and how you can make that process work for you. Alright, let's get nerdy, but don't worry, I'll keep it fun. So exactly how do muscles grow? Well, it all comes down to how your muscles adapt when you push them just a bit beyond their usual limits. When you lift weights or when you perform resistance exercises, you're creating tiny injuries to your muscles called micro tears in your muscle fibers. But don't worry, this is not a bad thing. In fact, this is the very foundation of muscle growth. Your body responds by repairing these fibers, making them thicker, stronger, and more resilient. Think of it like patching up a small hole, and each time you repair your muscles get a little bit more stronger. Next, let's talk about the secret sauce. The secret sauce, progressive overload. This is just the principle of gradually increasing the demands that you place on your muscles, whether it's by adding more weight, or maybe doing more reps, or increasing the intensity. But each time you perform a workout, your muscles need to be challenged to grow. Imagine lifting the same weight forever. Your muscles will get used to it and stop growing. But if you keep pushing your muscles to their limits, you'll continue to adapt and your muscles will continue to grow stronger. It's like leveling up in the game. You keep challenging yourself. And if you challenge yourself, gains will follow. But here's the kicker. Consistency is everything. Building muscle is not a one-hit wonder or a quick flash in the pan. Think of it like watering a plant. If you forget for a week, it doesn't suddenly explode with flowers. You need to keep showing up day after day, week after week, and over time those tiny improvements add up to a mountain of muscle. So in a nutshell, when you challenge your muscles with a little more than they used to, that's progressive overload. They respond by repairing and growing thicker, and the key is doing this consistently. Alright, let's talk about food, because honestly, muscles don't grow on dreams alone. They need fuel, and that fuel is all about balance, understanding, and maybe a little bit of pizza, but more on that later. First up, calories. Many people think calories are just the evil behind extra belly fat, or that calories come from chips or pizza, but in reality, calories are simply just energy. Like the fuel your body needs to run, jump, dance, or even watch your favorite series. Think of your body like a car, and the calories are the gas. If you want to build muscle, if you want to feel energized, you need to have enough energy. If you want your car to move, you need to have enough gas. Without gas, your car doesn't function. Without calories, without energy, your body doesn't function. So usually when people want to gain weight, or if they want to gain some muscle mass, they need to eat in a caloric surplus. A caloric surplus basically means you eat more calories than you burn. And vice versa, when people want to lose weight, or when people are on a cut, they need to eat in a caloric deficit, that is, they eat less calories. So no, eating a whole large pizza every day is not the secret. It's about balancing your intake. Think of it like this: if your body was a smartphone, calories are the juice that keeps it powered up and ready to perform. Without energy, even the strongest muscles cannot lift a feather. And let's be honest, even open the fridge. Okay, next let's talk about the macronutrients, the big three: the protein, the carbs, and the fats. Protein is the building block for muscle. Experts usually recommend about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Why? Because protein provides the amino acids your muscles need to repair and grow after those tough workouts. Think of proteins like the bricks of your muscle house, yeah? The more you have, the stronger the house will be. So, more protein, more muscle basically. Carbohydrates and fats. Carbohydrates and fats, they are your energy sources. Carbs are like the premium fuel for your body, and the fuel and energy your brain needs as well. They give you quick energy, and they're especially important pre-workout and post-workout as well. Fats, on the other hand, I know people hate fats, but fats are also super important. They support hormone production and overall health, and fats help your body absorb certain vitamins, and they keep your joints happy, really. So fats are equally quite important. Now, on to meal timing. When you eat matters, especially around your workouts. Think of your pre-workout meal as fueling your race car before the big race. A mix of carbs and some protein gets you ready to crush it. Post-workout, your muscles are like sponges. They need to soak up the nutrients to recover and to grow. So a rich protein snack or a meal an hour after training can make all the difference. And also very important, let's not forget about hydration. Water is the unsung hero. Water keeps your muscles functioning smoothly, flushes out toxins, prevents you from turning into a prune. Plus, staying hydrated can boost your performance and recovery. So guys, drink up. Remember, if you're thirsty or you're already slightly dehydrated, think of water as the oil that keeps your machine running smoothly. So hydration is also important. Alright, listen up. Muscles don't grow while you're lifting weights. They grow while you're chilling, while you're sleeping, and pretending not to be sore. Rest days are just as important as your workout days, so don't skip them thinking you're a superhero. I mean, even superheroes need a break. So, who are you? You should take a break, bruh. Sleep is basically your body's version of a spa day, but for your muscles. During sleep, your body releases growth hormones and repairs all the tiny tears from yesterday's workout. Even like the ones you didn't feel until the next morning. Think of sleep as the ultimate recovery potion, only it's natural and free. Now here's the truth. If you're skipping sleep, or perhaps you're trying to function 4 hours a night of sleep, your gains will be impressive as a soggy sandwich. Plus, lack of sleep can lead to irritability, bad mood, and craving everything fried basically. And nobody wants to be the cranky, hangry gym buddy, so sleep. But beware, overtraining is real. Signs include feeling constantly exhausted, losing motivation, or being sore for what feels like forever. If you're pushing yourself too hard without rest, your muscles won't have time to recover, and your body might start rebelling like a teenager who overused their phone privileges. So to avoid this, we need to listen to your body. If you feel tired, if you feel like a deflated balloon, it's probably telling you to chill out and take a day off. In short, rest and sleep are your secret weapons. They help you come back stronger, they help you prevent injuries, and keep your sanity intact. So, don't be that person who thinks they're invisible. Even the Hulk needs a nap. Let's talk about supplements, the shiny gadgets of the fitness world. They're like the cherry on top of your sundae. But remember, they're not the whole dessert. You still need the ice cream. good training, and nutrition first. Basic options for supplements include like protein powder. Protein powder are great for hitting your daily protein goals, especially if you're too busy or lazy to eat enough chicken, eggs, or tofu. Think of it like a convenient way to give your muscles the building blocks they need. A common rule of thumb is to aim for about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. For example, if you weigh about 70 kg or about 154 pounds, you'd want to roughly take in about 112 to 154 grams of protein daily. Another option for supplement is creatine monohydrate specifically, the magic supplement that can boost your strength and power. It's like giving your muscles a little extra thrill, no side effect, just gains. Something important to note is that supplements are not magic pills. They are just meant to complement your training and your good nutrition and not replace them. If you're eating like a rabbit and skipping workouts, supplements won't turn you into a superhero overnight. You're not gonna see those gains at all, bruh. I'm sorry. And for those who might be a little bit overweight and maybe they have a different body composition, don't stress. When you're calculating your protein needs, it's best to base it on your lean body mass, if possible, or just use your height and weight as guidelines. If you're tall or shorter, adjust accordingly. Remember, especially if you're just starting out, supplements are optional. Focus on consistent training, good food, and enough sleep at first. Supplements can help take you to the next level, but they will not do the work for you. I mean, unless they're magic, and unfortunately they are not. So, alright, everyone makes mistakes, even the most swole among us. Think about 6-time Mr. Olympia, C-Bum. He started right where you are many years ago, and mistakes are normal. But if you want to avoid turning your fitness journey into a comedy of errors, here are some things to watch out for. Number 1, neglecting proper form. Trying to lift heavy without proper form is like trying to do a brain surgery with a hammer. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Bad form can lead to injuries that can keep you out of the gym longer than you'd like. So, if you're just starting out, I advise you to focus on technique first. Your future self will thank you for this, and so will your joints. Number 2, poor nutrition habits. Eating pizza every day and thinking protein powder will fix everything. Nice try. Nutrition is the foundation. If you're fueling your body with crap, don't be surprised if your progress stalls faster than a car with no gas. Aim for balanced meals, and remember, abs are made in the kitchen. Muscles are also made in the kitchen, not just in the gym. Number 3, inconsistent training. Skipping workouts because you're not feeling like it or you're too busy is like trying to grow a garden by watering it once in a month. Like I said earlier, consistency is the key. Make a plan and stick to it, and your muscles will thank you by growing faster than your neighbor's lawn. Number 4 mistake, ignoring recovery. Pushing yourself to the limit without giving your body a break is like running a marathon every day. You'll burn out or you're gonna get injured. Rest days are not optional. They are part of the program. Plus sleep is just secret weapon for recovery. So don't skimp on it. Overtraining and burnout. You think more is better? Nope. Overtraining is the fast track to exhaustion, injuries, and losing motivation. It's like trying to run a marathon every day. Like, it's eventually you're gonna collapse. You need to listen to your body. Take rest days. Remember, progress, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not like something you should try to do at once. Something I tell my friends and I tell some of my clients I work with. You don't need to do 100% every day. You don't need to go balls to wall every session. If you come to the gym and you're feeling not so great, just do your 10% for that day. I mean, just walk on the treadmill, lift something, and that's it. It's a marathon. It depends on how consistent you are. And progressive overload. Consistency and progressive overload. Yes. All right, my future fitness legends. It's time to stop procrastinating. Yes, you. The best day to start was yesterday, but since you missed that boat, today will do. Just remember, even Arnold, C-Bum, they all started somewhere. Probably with a mirror and a lot of sweat. Got questions, comments, funny gym stories? Drop them below. I love reading your tales of triumphs and mishaps. And the time you accidentally grabbed a barbell that was too heavy. I mean, we've all been there, so. And hey, if you found this helpful or at least entertaining, hit that subscribe button more beginner-friendly tips, laughs, and maybe a meme or two coming your way. Because who says fitness cannot be fun? So go ahead, start today. Your future buff self is waiting, and I promise, the only thing you'll regret is not starting sooner. So now get out there and make those gains, or at least try not to trip over your shoelaces while you're making the gains, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Okay. See you guys later. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.